This is a video that Mike don't even know what I'm doing. I wasn't gonna do this one, to be honest with you, because I didn't want to deal with the people on social media that like to be trolls. Let's just put it that way. But when I kicked off this RV Roundup YouTube series, we said we would be real, we would be genuine, we wouldn't be fake. This is why you see us, or me, without makeup. You see us with hair just freshly woken up on our coffee morning recaps.
You always see me without makeup.
Thank God. I started feeling like I had a bad cold.
And then I did.
Yeah, and I thought that it was like dust from being out west, the smoke. We did have one day.
It was around a lot of people in Sturgis.
And we tested positive for COVID. I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I started sneezing and having a runny nose, I really did think it was just a cold. Mike kind of started getting stuffed up.
We both got vaccinated in March.
Yes, we had the Pfizer vaccine.
Both our shots.
In March. I will be honest, on this trip...
this new strand doesn't matter.
Correct. When we were in Sturgis, we were really not around large groups of people. We kind of had our own little inner group of people. But...
we did go in a couple casinos.
Yes, kind of bar, casino type deals.
We really don't know where we have no idea.
Got it. There is an article out there about a lot of people getting COVID out west because of the fires, because it does suppress your immune system, and they feel that that's making it worse for a lot of people out west because there's been so much smoke.
That came in one night.
There was a bunch of smoke that came in one night, and the next day is when I really did feel bad. So I don't know if it was from the smoke and the fires, or just it takes one person, right? And so we got to Petoskey, Michigan. We got parked, and I went right away and bought a Binox, Binox self-test, COVID test at Walgreens, and it said positive. And what made me really take the test is because while I was cleaning the bus, there's a leather cleaner that we love to use. And I love the smell of it. It smells really clean. And I love bleach, the smell of bleach when I clean. And I noticed that I couldn't smell it. And I went, this is not good. Mike was playing golf. So I actually texted Mike and I said, you need to come home now and test. Because the first thing we did was we called our doctor. So I'm going to tell you what happened to us and what we did, but if something like this happens to you in an RV, first of all, call your doctor and they tell you what to take. I'm just going to let you know what we did because...
I tested negative.
Mike tested negative. My doctor said... Yeah, my doctor said, Ange...
he's going to get it.
He's going to get it. And he already started sneezing, having the runny nose. He was like, I'm so congested. So he did end up testing positive in 2 days as well. Now... the big thing that our doctor said immediately was I had started a Z-Pack on Wednesday or Thursday because of the congestion. I didn't want to get a sinus infection. I think that helped me. I told you to go ahead and start the Z-Pack because Mike doesn't have a spleen. So one reason why we got vaccinated so early is because we were worried about COVID and Mike, getting it on this trip. So we thought we were prepared. I did slack off a little bit on my hand wipes. I'm usually really good about carrying hand wipes. And anytime, we go to a gas station...
we might have got a little too comfortable.
We got a little too comfortable, and we slacked off a little bit. So our doctor had us start taking vitamin D, zinc. He also said to take like a Zyrtec or an Allegra once a day for 30 days. And then we could take... Vitamin C, but we could also take cold medicine for the congestion. That was fine. Tylenol, Advil for the headache, whatever you felt like you needed to do. But the big thing that he said is get the monoclonal antibody infusion. Now, I don't qualify because I'm too young. If I would have been in the state of Florida, I could have.
She could have got it.
But we're in Michigan. Thankfully, in Petoskey, Michigan, there is a hospital, McLaren, that offers it, but you got to go to the ER and you can't make an appointment. It was a shit show. It was really hard, and I was starting to get really concerned because I knew that he needed to get this infusion. Our doctor called me back and said, go back. We actually went and sat for 8 hours. We left. I'm not going to tell you the whole horror story of what happened. But we did go back the next morning at 2:45. Mike did get in. He got the infusion, and you're doing much better.
Yep.
I think I'm on day 8 or 9.
I'm probably negative, but I haven't tested yet.
I'm not making light of it, but we have, Tom and Laura also tested positive. So we've kind of just made a COVID camp here at Petoskey. Thankfully, we have a beautiful lot with lots of grass for the dogs and a beautiful water feature to look at. Come on. Whoop. Oh, go get it. Good boy. Look at this gigantic lot we're on. Petoskey, Michigan, Hearthside Grove. Look at this. I mean, it's like we have our own park. Lot 221, anybody that wants to rent. And you're back here at the end of a cul-de-sac, so there's nobody on the other side. Really nice. We've sat outside a lot, and I have cleaned a lot. So
yeah, the bus is really clean.
Yeah, if you are in a motorhome, lots of Clorox or Lysol wipes. Here's my COVID.
Oh boy, here we go.
My COVID stash. I'm being serious. I really am. I'm not trying to be funny because, we're taking this serious. First of all, quarantine. We have a lot of our Mountain Falls friends that are visiting. Thank you, Jesus, because they have been dropping off supplies. Pet food, waters, fresh vegetables. We have friends even bringing us fresh fish tonight. Yeah. And even Howard brought us wine glasses and T-shirts. I mean, just to make us feel, because poor Mike has really wanted to play golf with all his buddies, and he can't because of what's going on. So the zinc, the vitamin D, of course, we've been doing all kinds of NyQuil and DayQuil, lots of Lysol. This little booger, it's Tide antibacterial fabric spray. I've been putting this on the dog beds, on the comforters, on the sheets, plus we've washed everything. And I go around constantly with my Clorox cleanup, which I do anyways. Oh, did I just block you out? Sorry about that. We are doing much better. But if you are in an RV, I think the biggest thing to do is Google where you can get the infusion if you catch it.
And find a place to just quarantine.
Yeah.
Isolate yourself. Don't give it to more people.
No. So it's actually been easier to have it in the RV because it's easier to clean up a smaller space. I just go around every day with my wipes. I continue to clean all the surfaces, handles, anything that we've touched. And we're just trying to eat healthy, drink lots of water, keep up with all the vitamins and the medicines, and thank our friends that have been taking great care of us and checking on us. We all had the same symptoms. I think we all got it at the same time. I don't know where. We can't figure out where. We've stopped trying to figure it out. We're just trying to get better. And we're all on the mend. And I think it's because we caught it really early. So if you are on the road this summer or even this fall, because now with this new variant, it seems like you're going to have to start wearing masks again and everybody's going to have to be taking it more serious again. If you so much as sneeze, get the sniffles, you think you just have a cold, get a test.
Test yourself.
Just get a test.
It's easy.
It's easy. You can go buy them at Walgreens or CVS or Sam's Club, Amazon, whatever has them now. They're pretty accurate, and just test yourself. And if you test positive, start trying to treat yourself before you wait too long and end up in the hospital. We're trying to be positive, and we're calling it COVID camp, and we're making light of it just to kind of keep ourselves in good spirits because we are quarantined. We were lucky that we already had a spot here. The great people at Hearthside Grove had said we can stay here for another few days until we're all clear and test negative.
One of my son's friends got it. Didn't get in front of it quite quick enough. Took about a week before he went to the hospital. He's been in a coma for like 50 days.
And he's a healthy 40-year-old male.
He's 44 years old, healthy as can be.
Yeah,
So don't take this stuff lightly. Yeah. It's serious.
We said we'd be honest. We're being honest, and hopefully we'll have a Petoskey recap after we test negative.
The tour
and we'll show you the park.
After 2 negative tests.
That's right. But right now, we're in quarantine.